just thinking about even in situations, so we got a puppy this last January, and we took a
Okay.
puppy training class, and she's just so sweet. We have a dog, 10 years old, and we got a new puppy. And we took her to a puppy training class. And one of the questions, so we were asking about how do we get the two dogs to get along with each other? And the trainer said, oh, it's like having siblings. And then she looked at Elina and she said, oh, do you have a sibling? And so, of course, Elina was like, well, yes, but we lost him in a car accident. So going back to an environment where people don't know you and know your story is sometimes hard. And I've had situations at work already where I've kind of had to say, forgive me, I'm just having a tough day. Or somebody new that started and knows of my story and will say, I'm very sorry to hear it. And I don't even know the person, but it was shared amongst colleagues. So it's kind of like, it takes you, kind of throws you off a little bit, but then I appreciate that they're being compassionate. So it's just going into situations that you're just not sure if you're ready. How do you get yourself ready?
Yeah.
But I have to say, people for the most part are very compassionate.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I just moved to Arizona, so, and actually kind of weird and again, bittersweet how it worked out. But so Garrett passed away August 14th, 2020, and I left for Arizona August 14th, 2021. So it was like, wow, like a year ago today was a very different day. And now a year later, like I'm starting a whole different chapter. So, I mean, I started over. I mean, my boyfriend also is here and just moved to Arizona with me. But I mean, I have all new roommates, all new classes. We had a Zoom call and one of the roommates was like, oh, like, do you guys have siblings? And obviously I knew the question was coming. It's just such a basic question, but I was able to kind of be like, you know what, like, I know this isn't the answer you guys are expecting. And this is like, we don't have to talk about it and whatever. But I have an older brother, he passed away. And I mean, the reaction, I mean, from adults to people my age, I'm only 20, is like a very different, it's like, do they have the emotional maturity to kind of handle like that? I have an older brother who passed away, or am I going to be like the girl whose brother passed away? So it's like, it's very nerve wracking for me to go into a whole new environment. But I will say, like, if they didn't know how to handle it, they didn't show it, because they were just kind of like, I'm so sorry, like, if you ever need to talk about it, and just kind of like moved on. Like, they acknowledged the fact that they obviously don't know what that's like. My one roommate has two brothers. My one roommate has one brother, and the other roommate's an only child. So it's like they don't what it's like. They don't like to have a brother, but they don't. And I hope they never do.
Right. You don't want them to. You don't want them to at all.
Environment, like, is scary, but it's all like rushing at the same time, because it's like nobody knows and I get to tell them what I want them to know.